Hey, what's up gang? Ken here from the Retro Toyscapades channel. Hey, I hope that everybody's doing good out there. Today I'm checking out something from Kenner Toys' very last original toy franchises. This is the Sonic Stinger from VOR-TECH. Now the VOR-TECH series came out in 1996, a little bit over 10 years after Kenner's M.A.S.K series was first introduced. The name VOR-TECH doesn't actually stand for anything, I think. It's just a cool sounding name for the team. But it did have a secondary title, which was along the lines of Undercover Conversion Squad. So basically, if you saw the logo, it just said VOR-TECH Undercover Conversion Squad. Now the vehicles in the series all had the same gimmicks as those from M.A.S.K. You would have a normal looking car or a bike or a plane, and they could all transform into combat vehicles with hidden weapons. In many cases, the transformation designs were very similar to those that you would find on the classic M.A.S.K vehicles. The Sonic Stinger here, as it's called, is a cool looking red roadster. It's a kind of a sports car. In fact, Stinger was the name for one of the M.A.S.K vehicles as well, so it kind of brings back memories in a word association sort of way. Now, I really like how this thing turned out. The paint has this very nice glossy feel all over the vehicle body. And you have bright, shiny chrome on the rims and actual rubber for the wheels. Now, I'm holding this thing up real close to the camera so you can see the rims shining. Most of the action features are very carefully hidden. In fact, just by looking at this thing as it is, you wouldn't know where they are at all. At the bottom though, you do see something a bit unfamiliar tucked away, which are the wings that get deployed once this thing transforms into its flying mode. But we'll leave that aside for now. Now the interior of the car looks very detailed. The steering wheel doesn't turn, in case you were hoping for that. Nope, sorry, that's just my finger moving from left to right. Now there is this huge sliding tab here to activate the action feature. I think it looks kind of silly and I wish they had found some other way to hide it, but what are you gonna do? Now you do get all these stickers showing off various display screens and panels, lots of button-like things for the driver to press when driving. That's good because drivers of futuristic looking cars always have things to press while they're in action. You know, just like Knight Rider. There's always like this electronic sound to remind you that stuff is getting done. Like deet, deet, deet. You know, you guys know that deet, deet, deet sound, right? Yeah. But the driver does have to turn to the side though in order to press them. But he's definitely got stuff to press. Okay, now let's check out the driver, Rick Rhodes. Now this guy looks like he's from the future. Actually, he looks like Michael J. Fox when he was in the future in Back to the Future Part 2. I guess it's the overall color scheme and the windbreaker that kind of gives you that Marty McFly sort of feeling. Except that this guy also has these cool looking shades on. Now the figure has this somewhat pre-post sculpt with the arms and legs, something that Kenner would be famous for in most of their 90s action figures. They would sort of lock the arms and legs in a kind of spreaded out action stance, like they were always ready to do something. Maybe because they didn't trust kids to be able to do it unless the toys were sculpted that way. Okay, here's Rick next to Brad Turner from M.A.S.K. Just two cool looking secret agents wearing shades. Now you see how the figures are just about the same in height, although the VOR-TECH figures look a lot slimmer, and compared to M.A.S.K, you don't get any articulation in the knees. Now similar to M.A.S.K, the VOR-TECH agents also came with specially designed helmets to be used in combat. The helmets don't have any individual names like with the M.A.S.K figures, they're just helmets. Also, I'm not sure if the helmets had any special abilities like those that you saw with the M.A.S.K figures, because it's not mentioned anywhere on the toy packaging. But It is a cool looking helmet and makes this guy look like he's ready to do some serious damage. The helmet in fact makes him look like an alien, like a bug-eyed alien. Now what do you guys think? Right, now it's time to get this guy ready for action. First, we gotta get Rick back into the vehicle. Just bend him at the knees, actually bend him at the hips, and he fits right into the driver's seat. There you go. Hey, you okay there, Rick? You comfortable? Okay? Okay, that's good. Yeah. And now it's conversion time. Sliding that huge yellow tab gets the wings popped open for flight mode. Now the wings actually look very simple and tiny. I was wondering at first if it was realistic for wings of this size to lift up a vehicle this big. But oh well, you know, it's all science fiction anyway. Okay, then what you want to do is slide the front section forward. Shit. Oh shit. That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay. Looks like we need to be a little bit more gentle with this thing because the whole front section can come off apparently. But you know, well, at least you guys can get a look at some of the interior mechanism for the car. Okay, let's try that again. Gently. Gently. Alright, that's a lot better. Now sliding the whole front section forward reveals the hidden missile launcher. Then, let's get the wings out again. Okay, the front set of wheels can be rotated about to reveal a secret set of guns hidden behind them. And once you've done that, you want to make a way back to the trunk area. So what you want to do is flip it around and reveal the secret hidden jet thrusters. Very cool stuff. Now you see how even in its fully converted jet mode, you can still roll this thing smoothly on the ground. Alright, now it's time to check out the firing missile function. Just aim this thing at the thing that you want dead. Yeah. And press the small button on the side of the launcher. And boom! Just like that, your target is dead. Now what say we give it another go? You know, this thing is almost 25 years old. The springs in these old toy missile launchers are really good. And you know what? The projectiles fire across a pretty good length. Now you know what? The one thing that I don't get is this. The toys in VORTECH range were all made of pretty cheap quality materials. I mean, the plastic of most of these seemed even cheaper than what you would find on a shampoo bottle. But this one here, the Sonic Stinger, this one looks like $1 million. This one looks like the design team poured all the money they had into this one great looking vehicle and then used all the discarded designs and leftover plastic pieces to make the rest of the series. The weird thing is, the Sonic Stinger isn't even the vehicle used by the team's leader, Hudson Rock. Now this isn't the team leader's vehicle at all. The driver here is Rick Rhodes. I gotta say, I mean, he's got a cool name, but Rick isn't the team leader. The leader, in fact, gets a tiny shuttle pod type plane called Thunderwing, and that looks like the vehicle a sidekick would use. Now, usually in any toy range, the main leader of the good guys and the hit villains get the best looking and most iconic looking vehicles paired up with them. Not so in this case. So why does Rick Rhodes have the coolest looking ride in the whole series? Hell if I know, but I'm sure glad they made this thing. Anyway guys, that's the video. Now since half of the planet is currently on quarantine, including those of us here in Malaysia. I hope that everybody's got more time to spend at home and check out the videos on this channel. Leave a comment and don't forget to subscribe. Hey, stay safe everyone, and I'll catch you guys again real soon.